Just looking at the screen here, there's a 15-second lag, so checking to see if we're live. And we are live. Okay. So, let me zoom in. I'm going to get situated here. Let me zoom in on the site. Just a few moments. Just a minute. I gotta have my tripod set up here. Just a few moments, everybody. Not working. I'll just do it this way. There we go. I guess I'll leave it. I'll leave it. It's not going where I want. Still setting up the chat here. Hey y'all, just tuning in. There is a road closure from 5 p.m. till midnight, so I'm in place to see if something happens here. So I've got it on the Starship 20, and I'm going to see what happens. I'm here at Isla Blanca Park, and I'm still setting up some of my other equipment in addition to this camera that we're looking through. Took me, I had to go get a new SD card because I left my SD card. Hey, Lincoln. Yeah, I'm not sure, Lincoln. There is a road closure. That's as much as I know. There was a potential static fire last week, so I haven't seen any marine anything about anything like that. I haven't looked though either. So if any of you know, that would be great. If you know what's happening today, if it's not a static fire, then I'll cut it short and I'll do like an hour or two, hour and a half. I'm not sure what the situation today is. Hey, Ether. Hey, Bob. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, if any of you know what the situation for today is, let us know. I just know there was a static fire and they were trying to do it last week, so I kind of assumed that they might be doing it today, so that's why I'm out here. Hey, Sergio, Lincoln. There we go. Got it in the center. Ah, it's on for today, Bob. That's awesome. Good, good. Well, we're in place. We would be set up for a static fire if they do it today. Yeah. I think I got it at an angle a little bit. Let me see if I can fix this. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it fixed. Up. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know who's trying to call me right now, but good thing that my my phone doesn't, my internet here doesn't rely on the phone. But I will put it on Do Not Disturb in a moment. All right, I am with you all. Hey, Alejandro. Yeah, that's right. Either ocean waves, I like it, or the rocket. Good. Yeah, it's not going to lift off today, but Damien, they're going to probably do a static fire. Hey, Jeff. Hey, from Perth, Canada. I didn't know there was a Perth, Canada. I know a Perth, Australia, but I never heard of a Perth, Canada. Good on you. So I see a lot of boats out here. So usually when there's a static fire, they clear the boats out. They don't let the boats drive through this area, I assume. Or at least for the launches, for a launch. Okay, there was a boat going in front of... I thought we were losing the camera here, so everybody... That was a boat. Just outside Ottawa? That's cool, Dom. We're going to have another boat coming by too soon. Okay. Thanks, Alejandro. Awesome. Thanks for the support. So Bob says pad is currently on pad open status. We'll go to a pad cleared status and eventually reconsider active then venting, siren, and static fire test if all conditions are met. So, cool. Thank you. So that is a dolphin boat out there. The dolphin boats are going out to go check out the dolphins. I can, since we're potentially so far away, so time-wise, I can zoom out and give a little few. Well, I'll zoom in first, right? Yeah, that's about as much as I can zoom in. It looks like, maybe. Let me see. Oh, no, I got it. Here we go. I can zoom in more than that. Let me get it in focus. Let me get this in focus. Sorry, everybody. All right, that's pretty good. So I can zoom back to here later if we ever need to get this close. Give a little perspective here. Hey, Elna. Morning. People working on a catch your arms. Okay, William, thank you. Thanks a lot for the support, though. Alejandro, thank you. All right, so we are live. I guess this is a pretty good shot here. Peace, man, peace. It's good to sit down and have this all dialed in. I'm going to try and do a little bit more with the tripod here, see if I can get it going. I think maybe the batteries were messed up or something. Let me see. Apologize for this. I have to do this now. All right. Sorry. Thanks for sticking around, guys, while I get all this set up. And gals. Yeah, so Monam, this is a public beach here, and yeah, I've swam a lot in this ocean here. This is one of the coolest places to swim. The water's pretty clear on most days. After a big storm, then all the seaweed from the bottom of the ocean gets stirred up, but it's about a 42-foot deep bay here, a port, and the big ships come through here, but it's about 42 feet deep, and there is seaweed on the ground, you know, on the bottom down there. So when there is a storm, the seaweed gets stirred up, but normally it's a pretty clear swimming here. Yeah, there is a Coast Guard here, EDPFLA. I haven't seen any Coast Guard keeping people away, but there is a Coast Guard here just around the corner to the right. They have a big, they've even have a helicopter too, you know. So I'm sitting down today. I'm sure they would come out around the corner. If the Coast Guard were notified about something, they would go address any situation. All right, well, if they lift the chopsticks tomorrow, that'd be awesome. Okay, Graham, that's cool. Thanks. I saw somebody in the chat had said they really liked it. I wasn't sure if it was you or not, but yeah, I did get at least one comment saying they loved it. Glad you had a great time also. Thank you. I had a good time myself. That's the reason I did it. You know. I'm thinking of moving some of the chat that I do to the Ocean Cam website. So going forward, there may be less chat on the Twitter page and more official Ocean Cam chat on the website. So I'm activating that more so going forward. I can mess around with my tripod a little bit, see why it's not working the way it's supposed to. Just a minute. Since we got time, right? Huh. Thanks, Meister. Cool. Huge lazy boy in the backyard. Awesome. That's a good idea. All right, let me see if I got this thing working again. All right, I got the tripod working the way I want it to now. Okay, I'm going to modify everything, everybody. I'm going to modify the situation because I got my tripod working the way it's supposed to work again. Just, let's see. Got to change some things around here. I just got everything working the way it's supposed to be working here. Just a few moments. No. Come on, work. Not working. Come on. Yeah, okay, we got it. I got it. Here we go. All right, good. Thanks for sticking with me. I just had to power up my tripod here. The batteries weren't working, but I just plugged it in, so we got power that way. All right, so now I have my tripod level, so it's not at a steep angle. All right. I'll zoom in, and then I will use the mechanical device to do the micro movements that I typically do. Okay, I got it working now. There we go. All right, I'm back with y'all. Thanks for sticking around. Whew. Oh yeah, good weather in Florida, huh? Yeah, it's good weather here too. It's a little chillier more recently, but it's good weather here. Yeah, almost perfect, you know. Yeah, I did, about a week or two ago, someone was telling me about Google Trips or Google Flights. If you want to get really cheap flights, you can look on this thing called Google Trip or Google Flight, and they have like the cheapest if you keep shopping around on the departure airport. I was able to potentially get a trip from Houston or San Antonio to Long Beach for $40, or to LAX to Houston, or to San Antonio to LAX within 3 days of, say, if I want to book a flight 3 days from now, I could get a trip one way for $40. So maybe check out. I've never seen anything cheaper on any other airlines, but yeah, Google Flights or Google Trips. You could search for flights that way. I never knew you could do it that way, but seems to have the best rates. Better than Travelocity or some of the others.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hey there, Tyler. But I am sitting in a lawn chair today. $40, Graham. Last week when we did this, or I don't think it was yesterday we were having this, but I think it was Friday was the last time we did one of these. Current temp, Bob says, is 79 degrees Fahrenheit, winds 9 miles an hour, and 64% humidity. 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, wind is 9 miles an hour, so 64% humidity. Thanks, Bob. Last time I did one of these, I was standing up the whole time, so I have a chair today, so much more comfortable. I'm going to share this to Twitter. I'm going to check around a little bit on social media and share this to Twitter, this live stream. Awesome, William. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, there's a road closure tomorrow and the next day also. Today is October 18th. Okay, so today is Monday, October 18th, 6 p.m. right now, 2021. Yeah, there are dolphins in this area. If you did see a dolphin, awesome. I haven't been looking at the ocean, but yeah, I'll look and see. Awesome. Awesome. From right to left, awesome. I'm going to check something out. There's something here on the beach. I'm going to go check it out. GS8 Tank 8 covered. Awesome. Stuart, that's awesome. Good for them for doing that. You're saying they did that today, huh? Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, you're right. Amrit, Pork says the pad is still full of people and cars. Good to know. Thanks, Pork. And so Amrit's saying this is a great angle to show just how far Booster 4 is from Starship 20. Yeah, I guess if we were to take Booster 4 and lay it on its side, it wouldn't hit the Starship. It's just too far away. It wouldn't hit Booster 3 either. It wouldn't even hit the tower. There's a lot of space there. Thanks for saying that, Amrit. Although, yeah, they do look right next to each other when you're on the site, but you can see from here that, yeah, nothing, if Booster 4 fell or was to be laid down on its side, it wouldn't hit anything. I mean, it would hit the big berm, that's for sure, and it would maybe hit it would fall, maybe go across the road, but awesome, just before 4. Good, I had to get some sleep, so after I uploaded the stuff around 1:30 p.m. from this morning, or 11 something, I had to get some sleep so that I'd be awake tonight. Awesome, Graham, thanks. Had some coffee and donuts. Ocean sound making me sleepy. Catch it. Thank you, Graham. Good night. Good night, Graham. I've got some bananas here and water. Thanks. Thank you. Jose. Yeah, I went to sleep before this, and I woke up after about 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours of sleep this afternoon, so that I'd be awake tonight. Yeah. So there is something here on the beach. I'm going to go check it out. It's a big container. Let me, maybe I can zoom out and show you all. Yeah. You see that thing on the right there? I'm going to go check this out because I think this is from the storm or something. Yeah, it said like empty tote for enterprise management. So I'm going to let it alone. I'm going to leave it be. And just, otherwise I was going to maybe put it, if it had floated here, I would have maybe put it in the back of my truck and taken it with me because that's something I could use but for the garden. But looks like there's a sticker right on the top that says for enterprise management. So yeah, I was going to maybe take it with me in the back of my truck, but nah, I think it's maybe somebody put it there for something. So is there anything anyone who wants to talk about? We have, we could do some stories. You know, I can put it on, so one thing I can do today, since I am set up for this, is if any of you use Twitter, since I have my laptop here also, I can see the chat on my laptop and simultaneously use the Twitter. We could talk on the Twitter app. So I don't know if you all want to chat live on Twitter while we live stream here with a camera, and because if I get a yes, then I will go and we can do the live chat on Twitter, and other people would be able to hear you, I suspect, if I put it up loud enough. We can do some live chats. Yeah, I'm with you, Daniel and Jose. Some people use it, other people don't use it. I'm not gonna make a statement either way, but good night, William. Awesome. You see two-way traffic. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, if anyone wants to do that, just let me know, and I can easily just go over to that and have you speaking here live with everybody else. Well, I can. What I can do is. Good deal. I could just do like a State of the Union for Ocean Cam. I can kind of go through all the different things with Ocean Cam and where it's at and what I've been working on and stuff like that. I think tomorrow there's a road closure tomorrow too. The cops letting a bunch of cars go through. Cool. Well, maybe they work at SpaceX. I don't know. Or sometimes if the people live in the area, then they can get permission to go through too. You like this? Yeah, it is a nice view. I think we're living up to the Ocean Cam name today, actually. Like last Friday, we got the ocean, and we're looking at. We got a camera here. Yeah, Space Corp too. All right. We're looking at the space here. What I haven't done is to zoom in on the chopsticks or anything like that. I'm set at Isla Blanca Park, but I can zoom. I can zoom and see what kind of close-up we can get of the chopsticks and the other stuff, huh? I think I'll do that. I haven't done that yet today, so... the mechanism, let me see, just a minute. Let me do it by hand. Let's see if that makes sense. Yeah, so they covered the water tank, everybody. You can see that back tank in the back there. That is the, that they did cover the water tank, so that's what that's about. That's why the Libra crane is holding on to the GSC cover that they moved down this morning. Wow, that's awesome that we can see that from here. Yeah, that's what they're calling it, the Tank A cover. Okay, that makes sense. If I had a little apartment out here by the Port Isabel, I could have filmed that while they did it from my porch or the bed, but I'm currently staying over by Brownsville and don't have the sea view that I have from right here. But that would have been nice to just turn on the camera, point it in that direction, and get the GSE cover getting lifted and put into place. It's kind of a spectacular view we got here. Let me see if I can do anything better with the focus here. I think that is about the best I can do. Alright, I'm going to go back to the Starship here. Awesome. Thanks, Alejandro. Yeah, if you guys can, or if any of you can, the support is appreciated. It does help out. That's how I pay the bills, and we'll see how the next month goes. It is needed, that's for sure. It is needed. I couldn't do this without the support. There's a PayPal in the description too of this video, I think, and that's an excellent way to support the channel also, because I think the fee on PayPal is about 2%. Awesome. Thanks, Patrick. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Yeah, but 100% Patrick, awesome, and Alejandro, thank you guys. Thank you. Zoom out a bit. Let's see if I can get the other things in the view here. So we're talking about if we laid down booster 4, you can see it does appear to be too far away from booster 3 and from the tower to reach. That does appear to be true. Yeah, I think that is correct, that it's about 30%. Stargazer. I guess I can get the... I'll get the build site too. It doesn't seem like there's a static fire any moment, so I will get a shot of the build site. Last night I got it. It was a little bit too dark to really see it, but if y'all can confirm that we're not anywhere close to a static fire, then I will go get a shot of the build site. That's right. Okay, before, after dark, thanks, okay. Yeah, I have a long sleeve sweater and some long sleeve pants today, El Hungaro. That's how I've been doing it. Okay, I'll quickly go check out the build site, okay? Good, still activity at the launch site. Good, good. Thanks, Clinton. Okay, so here we go. I'll zoom out and then I'll zoom in. For perspective, you see there way on the right, way on the very right over there is the build site. I'll put it in the center of the screen. Looks like my tripod's not level, but so there's a land there, but you have to actually there is a jetty over here. You have to kind of go around the jetty to get to the other side where there is more water, much shallower water, but that is where the high bay is and the build site. And the mid bay there to the left. Looks pretty nice today, that's for sure. Yeah, it is a P1000. Yeah. El Hungaro. Yeah, it is. It's about 2 miles, but it does look like a long 2 miles today, huh? Bob. I'll get a shot with it in view again. So that is apparently 1.95 miles. I think the last time someone checked. Oh no, it's sorry. The distance from here to the launch site is 4.95 miles, but I think it's about 2 miles from the build site to the launch site. And the launch site in the center is about 18 miles from Brownsville. So if you figure build site to the launch site, build site on the right to the launch site is 2 miles. 18 miles is Brownsville. 18 miles to the right is Brownsville. So 9 times that distance would take you to Brownsville. That's quite a view, huh? You got the sand there. Good Sofa King. Good for you. 9:21 in Guam. Awesome. It's cool to have this shot where the beach is on this side, and then there's ocean between the two sides. That's kind of an awesome view. Thanks. Jose, some people have said that maybe they cut it in half and then they have it there just to kind of test out how it would react in all the different, just to do a bunch of little tests. That might be why it's still, and they haven't figured out what they want to do with it either, Jose, is what I heard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, grid tungsten, it's apparently about a mile deep under the stone over there is where the water's thought to be on Mars. Apparently, I haven't really done a lot of research on Mars and the water there, but I've done more looking around on Enceladus. I got a neat graphic. I don't know if some of you have seen that graphic. I made it as the banner for the social media sites for OceanCam. It shows the percentage of water or liquid or salt water on these various moons, as far as all the calculations have been are concerned. Is that out of the Arecibo, University of Puerto Rico in Arecibo, using so they had been able to calculate the percentage of water on each of the different moons and then compare it to the amount of water on Earth. So on that graphic, I think there is I can go look at that graphic. It does show the amount of water on Mars compared to the amount of water on Earth. I'm going to go check out that graphic right now. Let me go check it out, see what it says, shows. Just a minute, let me see. Because the lower part of that graphic shows, so Mars is thought to have, okay, if Earth has 1, if the amount of water on Earth is 1, the amount of water on Mars is thought to be 0.04 times the amount of water on Earth. So there's much less water on Mars, apparently. Awesome, Bob. Awesome. Good for you. Dessert is awesome. Yeah, I'm over by the amphitheater, Daniel's Corner. But Mars is thought to have way less water than Earth. Whereas some of the other, Enceladus is even thought to have a quarter of the amount of water that's on Mars. But so Mars, has a very small amount of water compared to Earth. Titan is supposed to have the most amount of water. 11 times the amount of water that's on Earth is supposed to be on Titan. So Titan is supposed to have 11 times more water than there is on Earth. And the percentage of water on Titan is supposed to be 11% of the mass of the planet. Is 11%. Ganymede is supposed to have 6%, 6 times more water than Earth. Ganymede is another moon. Hi, Juan. Europa is supposed to have 2.4 times more water than there is on Earth. Yep. And Enceladus is supposed to have 0.01 times the amount of water that's on Earth. But if you look at Enceladus, 14% of the moon is thought to be water, liquid water. So there's also ice. So in addition to the liquid, there's ice. But the liquid amount is about 14% of that moon is water. So 11% of Titan is thought to be water, liquid water. And 0.0, I'm not sure of the number, less than 1% of Mars is thought to be liquid water. So it's just that's why I changed that graphic, because it's pretty informative. It's a nice graphic that they did put together. I certainly appreciate it. Sofa King, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so Green Tungsten asks, where's Titan, right? El Hunger says, Mars, biggest problem with Mars is the lack of the magnetic field, huh? Yeah, I saw but I'll be back in a minute. Let me check something out. Awesome, Sofa King. Awesome. Titan is the largest moon of Saturn. So it's the second, it says, Wikipedia says it's the second largest natural satellite in the solar system. So Titan is a moon around Saturn. Interestingly, Enceladus is also a moon around Saturn. And Wikipedia says it's the only moon known to have a dense atmosphere, and the only known moon or planet other than Earth on which it says clear evidence of stable bodies of surface liquid has been found. So the goal of Ocean Cam is to film and video the liquid oceans on all the moons and planets here in the solar system, above the surface and below the surface. So they're saying liquids. So they're not saying water on the surface, but they are saying liquid. So it's a moon of Saturn, the largest moon of Saturn. And interesting fact, Jupiter is said to have 72 moons. And there's over 200 moons in our solar system. Over 200. Hey, Leah. That's true. That's true, Sofa King. Yeah, so it took me a long time to come up with a good idea to move forward with as far as being in the world and doing business. I've done a bunch of other stuff in the past, so it did take me a while to come up with this Ocean Cam thing. And I had a dream about it. I was in the ocean in a dream, and someone called me Ocean Cam, and I had like a camera, I guess, in the ocean. So that's and I had already been photographing and filming here at SpaceX for fun. And so that's when I started the channel and called it Ocean Cam. I got here in March and I started the channel in April. And after having that dream, I called it Ocean Cam after that. And and then I developed it further into off-world, off-planet oceans. Yeah, so Juan, I don't know much about the different telescopes. I love this stuff for a long time. I've been wanting to get a telescope for a long time, and it was great that I was able to use this camera as a telescope too. But yeah, you can use it for astrophotography. I guess telescopes are good for that. It sounds like an awesome idea. What I'm using right now is I have an encoder that allows me to connect it to YouTube. But if you can buy a HDMI card. There's like a little $20 thing you can get that'll connect to your telescope. I don't know what kind of connection your scope is going to have, but if you can get an HDMI input from the telescope to your computer, then you can connect it to your OBS or whatever streaming software you're using. And since a telescope, you can maybe be close to your laptop computer or whatever, and then if you wanted to do some live streams, you could do that without needing an encoder. So if you have a Ethernet cable, you can connect to your laptop and then plug the telescope into the laptop. That would give you more capability. But if you just want to record, maybe there's some kind of SD card or something you can connect to the telescope to record. I don't know what the specs are for telescopes. I do want to learn though. Awesome one. Yeah, awesome. Well, if you know a lot about construction, then you can do some construction videos and start a construction channel and share that if you know a lot about that, and show things to people that everybody doesn't already know. So that would be a niche. I'm doing this because it's exciting to me. I've always liked space. I haven't done much with space since I was flying airplanes in college in 1996 through 1999. December of 98. I think it was 6, 7, 8. And I did an internship at NASA Ames Research Center in 1990, maybe 1995, the summer of 1995. So I haven't really done anything with space since then. I did a lot of yoga and meditation after that, but so I'm kind of getting back to my childhood stuff. I already did what I wanted to do in life. You're new to this too? Cool. Yeah, so if there's something that's exciting to you, whether it's a telescope or whatever, I did learn recently, or I've seen some videos in the past, and I watched a recent video again last night, that there are some new rings forming around some of the planets. And they may be natural or they may be artificial. I'm not sure whether the rings are artificial or natural. But some of the planets that didn't really have moon rings around them in the past are starting to form rings. Like I think Saturn is one of the planets with the hey Helena, thanks for the support. I think I can look and see which planets have rings. I think Saturn has a ring, but the rings may or may not be. Yeah, so Saturn has a ring. Let me see if Jupiter has a ring. It doesn't look like Jupiter has a ring, but there are some other planets that have rings, which is interesting to me, at least. So if you can get a good enough telescope to look at the rings, that might be interesting. Yeah, thanks a lot, Helena. Thank you. I'm going to put on a sweater. It's getting cold out here. me center this thing here. A little wider view to enjoy the landscape here. You can't see with the telescope. You think it has a ring. Okay, there was a there was a guy who worked for Lockheed for many years, and he may be passed away by now. I don't know, but within the last 10 years, he did a video with Carrie Cassidy, and he was talking. He wrote a book called The Ringmakers of Saturn, or I forgot what he called the book, but Berggren, I think. The Ringmakers of Saturn, and he did an analysis of the rings. Awesome. Yeah, and I think there's around 72 moons around Jupiter, so there's a lot more moons than just the 3. But that's awesome that you could see that. Awesome. There's a lift by the grid fin. Okay, okay. Thanks, Helena. Awesome. Oh, good for you for doing that, for checking it out. Yeah, so we can see the lift up there on the booster 4. This is a Nikon with a K, Nikon P, like P as in Paul, P1000, and we got it used, and it cost $650. Normally it costs around $1,200 or so, is what I've heard. But it was used, and it was $650. Sofa King again, awesome. Thanks. Sofa King says it's easy to donate, simple. Help Paul bring these great videos of what's happening. OceanCam is leading the charge of information from the launch site. Cool. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so Juan says there are 3 of them visible around Jupiter. Awesome. 3 moons. But thanks a lot, Sofa King. Thank you. Ground truth. Peace, yeah, peace. Yeah, so in my first 2 months of getting paid through doing this kind of stuff here on YouTube, I thought most of the income was coming from the views. And what I learned is that 3/4 of the income from the channel was coming from y'all, from the support. And so then when the support dropped off over the last 6-7 weeks, that's when the income tanked dramatically. So when I started reacting to those kids and stuff, that's when, and after they destroyed the website and the store and everything, that's when my income tanked dramatically. So I did learn that. And hey, Gio, But yeah, now I'm going forward with that knowledge in mind, and the website's good now, and just moving forward. However things turn out financially, I'm doing what I can. Yeah, so I think I have 2160 on the camera, but I don't think we're getting 2160 on the view here. Let me check out what's the max view we got here. Max quality, what do we have? Let me see. What are the options? Yeah, I don't think this is 4K. Is anyone able to get 4K? I think the best I can do when I'm live streaming is 1080. This is beautiful, yeah, with the, it is beautiful. Yeah. 1080, 60, awesome, thanks. When I record stuff, I can get 2160, and this morning, when I recorded the GSE cover moving down, I uploaded it just before noon today, but I got all that in 2160, and it was like, about 12 gigabytes of data, and the Starlink where I'm staying right now is down. That does 100 megs per second upload, 120 megs per second. So I had no way of uploading like 12 gigs of data. So when I use my editing software, it converted everything back to 1080. So what I uploaded from this morning was 1080, even though I got 2160. It was just too much to until the Starlink gets fixed where I'm staying. I gotta do 1080 when I upload stuff. But I got tons of high quality footage this morning. I gotcha. Yeah, like normally a 1080 would give me about 30 minutes of record time here on the Nikon before it clicks over to another 30-minute segment. 2160 was doing about 7 minutes per 30-minute segment. So whereas the data where it would jump to a new recording here on the Nikon, 30 minutes of 1080 was about 6 or 7 minutes of 2160 packets. Yeah. So. I'm gonna. Looks like I'm tilted a little bit. Yeah, I think I got it there. I'm basing it off the Booster 4. So I think I've got Booster 4 vertical. So Froggy says he heard, or she heard, I'm not sure if it's he or she, Froggy heard something about NASA Flight Operations Department has a grants program to assist small startup groups, people like myself. That's cool. Yeah, I might check into that. Thanks, Froggy. Yeah, SME. I did check out the organizational structure of NASA, and the SMEs are at the bottom of that group, but I did see that. You know, I'm still not, I don't understand some things about how things work at NASA, but I want to keep learning. I got to keep doing more. Good. Froggy is a guy. Gotcha. Good. I want to do more, learn more about NASA. No, so Pork is talking about a new plane that NASA's going to use to film the Starship reentry. That sounds good. Very interesting. No, anyone know about that? That sounds interesting. See, when I'm looking at the Starship now, I can see a reflection from the sun off of it. But when I'm looking here in this camera, I don't see that reflection. And I don't know if that's because of the settings that I have here, or what. The color is not 100% the way it is what we're looking at here. It's a little bit off. Okay, let me see. Maybe I can. No, it is in focus. Huh. Awesome. Hey, leftovers. $60,000 feet up. Awesome, Joe. All right, so Gio is saying the plane resembles a U-2 spy plane. It'd be as high as about 60,000 feet. So about 12 miles up or so. I think space is 50 miles or so. So 12 miles, it'll be 1/5 the way to space or so. Again, don't quote me on how high space is. I don't know that. I'm just, I don't know how high the official space thing is, you know, so. So Roger, yeah, there are some sea turtles. What I can do is I can zoom out. So there is still that lift there that we're seeing on the booster 4. So I don't know if that would delay things with the static fire. I'm going to assume it does, and I'm going to turn the camera briefly to show where the turtles that I have seen are. I've seen some turtle shells on the beach that we're looking at there in front of us. On that other side, I've seen turtle shells there, big ones. And if we looked along the beach here, we might actually be able to see some turtle shells there. But some living turtles, I have seen living turtles, but not anywhere over here. So I'm going to turn the camera to the left here, panning left. So in that direction, you can see that there is like there's an area for the ships to go through. It's that's where it goes out to the ocean, to the Gulf of Mexico. "62 miles is the Kármán line for space." Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so this is, we've been looking at this. I do have a surprise for y'all. Somewhat of a surprise. Alright, so here we go, right? That is a beautiful beach there, though. That would be the moon. So wherever you are in the United States, if you can see the moon, we're looking at the same moon right now. Go check it out. A little we just jumped outside of the atmosphere, everybody. All right, back to the ocean. That lift is coming down too. You see that there with the booster 4? That's good news too. Okay, they're closing up access hatch on the side of 20, huh? That's good. Thanks, Clinton. Geo. Yeah, so over by that port, between those two, below the moon over there, I've seen a lot of turtles over there. As you walk out on the rocks over there, on the jetty, on each side there's a jetty, but turtles like to swim along the big rocks over there below that area where the moon is right now. Hey Joey, I'm not sure. I'm not very knowledgeable about cameras and lenses. I'm just I'm a little bit familiar with the lens that I've been using for the last several months. But beyond that, I've got a 77 size 77 lens here. That's the diameter. 77 millimeters is what I got. You can go into a Best Buy and show them your camera or whatever, or maybe your scope, and they can, if you can't find it yourself, on the front of the, at least on the front of this camera, on the top, it has the size, the millimeter size of the lens. I've got a 77 millimeter UV protector on the end of it, so it's the lens is, I think, 77 millimeters. B&H camera online. Okay, cool. I gotta check that out. Willful, not sure if it's definite, but the word has been a static fire. Okay, yeah. Wow. Yeah, so the booster 4, it looks like that lift has pulled away from booster 4. I don't see it anymore, so that could be a good sign, you know, for a static fire kind of thing. Okay, so cannons are good, huh? Good. Down the road, I'd like to get something like that, probably too. A telescope. I had a friend, when I was living in Virginia, he has a telescope, huge telescope. I got to look at it, look through it a couple times. Wow. Yeah, these tests can get scrubbed. Yep, they can. Yep. Good call, man. Good call. Oh, I didn't know I could rent lenses. That's awesome. One in Florida. This camera, it doesn't let you, you can't attach new lenses to it. It's a 125 zoom, but it does have a UV thing at the end that screws on. I don't know if I can screw on additional attachments, but I don't think I can swap out lenses on this camera. Yeah. Oh, you can. Yeah, can. Yeah, as far as the mic is concerned, I have a stereo mic which does mono, but I also have the camera itself. I'm not using a mic right now. It has its own built-in mic. So there's no specific area where I can put a windsock over it or something like that. Okay. Okay, cool. When in Florida, that's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. So what I have here right now is, for Ocean Space Corp, I have a warehouse where I'm staying. There's a warehouse there, and there's plenty of machinery there where I can laser etch things, and I could a big machine shop. There's people there with 3D printers. And there's a lot of space there, so if there's any ideas anyone has about things that can be made for the space industry, for things that people would want built or made, I'm going to probably do a video, going forward at some time to show some of the capabilities of what we have where I'm currently at. Because there's an individual there who's great with robotics, who also rents where I'm staying, and maybe we can create an opportunity or a service or a product that we can make. Hey Milanka, Sodak. Yeah, right next to the ocean here. That would serve or cater to the space industry people, so. I'm planning, sorry about that, I hit it. I'm planning to do sorry about that. I'm gonna lower that. I was about to adjust the camera here so that I could maybe make the ocean and the sand there, make it level or make it horizontal, and I hit something else. So I'm gonna lower that so that doesn't happen again. Just a minute. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, that won't happen again. So. Alright. Let me make sure we're good. Make sure the focus is the best it can be. I think the focus is pretty good. And I guess it's about good. I can do some focusing later if need be. Duke Nukem. Thanks, man. Your footage will be part of history. Thanks again for your time. Awesome, Duke. Jill, hello, Malanka. But Duke, namaste to you, Nuke. Peace, peace. Thanks. So, lift is down from Starship 20, huh? Okay, I can zoom in on that too. Yeah, we got some lights over there too by the catch arm. We have some lights, or the chopsticks. I'm going to zoom into the Starship now. I use my controller here rather than using my hands. Appears to be on. Should be working. Just a minute. That looks to be good. Ah, Duke, I got you. So when the time arrives, I can zoom back into here. Yeah, I guess in the future, Juan, I can look more into if there's any other areas where I could see the base of the Starship. When I did that shot over where we could see the moon, that is a slightly different perspective, and maybe we could get a different angle at the base of the booster. I'll check that out one day. I've never set up over there, but possibly. I don't know if there's any electricity over there, so that is another situation, another consideration. This where I'm at here, there's an auditorium here, and I am plugged into the outlet here, so I have pretty much unlimited power, and I do have a 2-hour battery if the power ever goes out. So I do have a backup battery here where we're currently located, so I'll check out that other shot, see if there is a better shot to be got. That's cool, Joey. Appreciate it. I'm more into smoothies and things like that, Joey. I'm mostly a vegetarian. I grew up eating meat and all that, and lobster and shrimp and mussels and hamburgers and all the rest of it. But when I got into junior high school, I became a vegetarian. So I do eat eggs. I like making egg smoothies, raw egg smoothies. But beyond that, I'm mostly a vegetarian. I might do a smoothie show. Hey Tony, yeah, there's supposed to be maybe a test happening today. I could zoom out too a little bit. Yeah, Joey, the thing about vegetarian is you got to make sure you eat enough. So with that, you want to make sure that they say when you're eating just when you're not eating meat, you want to maybe look at. Some people think about, well, if I could get more protein. So I have a couple of protein mixes that I do, and I eat like raw eggs in a smoothie. So I'll do like a 4-egg raw smoothie once or twice a day. And I'll eat like a chlorella or Brazil nuts, if you can get Brazil nuts. 4 Brazil nuts will give you all the protein you need in a day's time. So if you can go to the health food store or maybe at Walmart or something, you can get a whole bunch of Brazil nuts and eat a bunch of those to get all your protein. Or you can eat some chlorella or spirulina. So that seems to be like the big issue for a lot of people when they go vegetarian. They don't eat enough. So it's said that if you are eating like a lot of salads and other stuff like that, and you're saying, well, I feel full and I've eaten a lot of salad, the key is for when you're doing a vegetarian diet, you have to eat until you're full and then eat some more. Because when you're eating just lettuce and fruit and stuff like that, it'll get smaller. And I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor. So, everything I say is just for entertainment purposes only, and it's not medical advice. So you got to check with your doctor. This is just what I've heard from people in the food industry, natural products industry, and also from listening to different people. So, and from my own personal experience. So it's not anything to live by, or I'm not giving any medical advice here. Yeah, I go to the vitamin shop and I buy a bunch of stuff there, like some Garden of Life, protein mixes, plant-based, gluten-free. And so, yeah, there's a lot of... I do more of a high-fat, low-carb thing. So I'm doing like a lot of coconut oil. And anytime I get to eat some avocado, I do that. I don't do any corn oil or... mostly as much as I can do fresh. Yeah, thanks, Joe. So I have done some research into the manual mode here for the night and all that kind of stuff. And what I can tell so far is that I can do it when I'm not live streaming. I can go to the manual at night, but while I'm live streaming, I haven't been able to figure out how to do the manual mode and get the different ISO setting. So it is going to get pretty dark here, but if we do, if or when we have the static fire, we will be center stage here, and it will be very bright, as Helena has said before. Hey, Space Feed. Awesome. I do allow live streaming. I do allow people to rebroadcast a live stream, whether it's while it's live or after it's live, up to 3 times without permission from me. As long as you put a Ocean Cam link or stuff like that. Rick says, "Thank you, Rick. Supporting your effort to cover SpaceX. I'm the guy behind." All right, so there is another individual here named Rick. We never met before, but he is here in another chair, just about 15, 20 feet away. Surprised me here. Thanks a lot. So there's some type of light there at the base of the Starship. Pretty interesting. Wonder what that means. But we're ready, everybody. This is good stuff. Leftovers Music says, "My name is Rick and I'm from..." Oh, don't do that, Leftovers. Okay, Clinton says, there are still lifts and workers packing up around the base. And there is still a lift at the hatch to the LOX tank, still closing them up. I can open the umbrella if the wind is loud. Let me know if the wind is loud, because if it is, I can open the umbrella. I just noticed it is picking up a little bit, and I can block that with the umbrella. Okay, that is, I think that is a lot better now. I just opened the umbrella. Thanks, Pork. Let me know if this is much better or so, you know. Good, good, good. Thanks, Linton. Yeah, so I have ventured to do that in the past, and I didn't have any success with that. So it looks like there is some type of light at the base of the Starship right there currently. If I were to attempt to do the mess around with the ISO, I can do that. It looks like there is still time to do that if I choose to. Yeah, I can't see anything either, Thago. This is the way it was on Friday also. But again, if there is a static fire, we will see it. Yeah, I can give it a shot with the ISO since it seems we have time. I'll give that a shot. Let me see if I can. I'll give it about a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do that. Okay, that didn't do it. Oh, wait. That did a little bit, but let me go back and change that. Yeah, now we don't see anything. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, so this seems to be the best I can do with the ISO. Maybe possibly under that other feature, exposure mode. Let me just let the stream balance itself. Yeah, there is a moon mode, but I can do some experimenting, but just know that we are going to be experimenting. Okay, I'm gonna experiment a little bit for about a minute, okay? See, this is movie manual, so I think when we're doing when we're doing live streams, it has to be in this mode that we're currently in. 1 to 200. Okay, pork. Okay, I can give it a shot. 1 to 200 for the night. Let me give that a shot. Yeah, but there was that thing that. Did you see that thing where it was saying it had to be in movie manual mode? I think the movie mode is the only, when I'm doing a live stream, it has to be in movie mode. So, cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool, huh? When in Florida. I can try the 100 to 200. Okay, a lot of cars leaving. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Aperture f8, 11, or 16. ISO 100 or 200. Okay, I can give pork's. I'll give it a shot with what pork is saying here. Okay, everybody. I'm going to see if I can change the aperture. Okay. We got some time apparently. Yeah, that didn't help. Yeah, I wasn't able to. I guess with when I'm doing photos, I will check that out. But as far as maybe I could try something else here. Yeah, I will mess around with it another time. Thanks, though. Thanks, pork. Cool. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'm letting the wind come in, everybody. I'm gonna put some pants on and get a little bit ready for the next however many hours it's gonna be here. I've got shorts on. I'm gonna put on some sweatpants soon. Alright, so it is pretty dark here, everybody. It is beautiful, though. Okay, I'm going to open the umbrella again. Alright, yeah, it is very beautiful here tonight. So, I've done. I guess I could talk about Ocean Cam and what I've done. I've looked at 3 companies. One of the CEOs of one of these companies that was at that expo I went to was the VP of avionics at SpaceX. So, these individuals from SpaceX have been going out and starting their own businesses. So, I think it was Mynaric is the CEO of that, went out and started a business for satellite laser communications. And his company is doing 100 gigabytes per second laser communications in space. Again, he was the VP of avionics in 2019, and I think earlier before that. He left in 2019 and started his own business. Another company I looked at was Maxar. I looked at Maxar, and they are, I guess, they do a lot of stuff as well. Billions of dollars worth of stuff. And I also looked at a third company also, which does satellite, what does it do? Cameras, another camera company. So there's 250 companies that attended the expo, and so lots of businesses to look into. And the purpose of looking at these businesses is because they make up the space industry, and to make collaborations and to make deals as Ocean Cam, it's important to know what opportunities are out there. So that was my main reason for going. Just as you would go for any other expo to meet the representatives of the various companies, you got to go, and they're right there with their business cards. And I got a lot of business cards, and I kind of met a few of the people that I might in the future do business with, or that we would collaborate on things together and accomplish missions. So I'm 45 years old now, and I consider myself to be young, you know. When you get into the meditation field, people's understanding, the people I consider to be young are the people who haven't done any meditation. So the people who have had similar or some experiences like I have had in meditation, I consider them to be a little bit older, you know. When we're talking, it's like college level information versus. So when I meet somebody who hasn't had some of the experiences that I've had with meditation, I consider them a little bit younger than me, even though I'm 45 years old. So when that's just a matter of fact. So yeah, all these individuals running these businesses and companies, they're young. To me, they're young, even though they may be older or same age as me or whatever. Even if we're just looking at my age and their age, a lot of these CEOs are my age or younger, or older, in their 50s or maybe 60s, or the representatives of all these different space companies. So it's kind of like a nice crowd to be involved with. So there's a lot of potential there. As much effort as I want to put into it, there will be a lot of benefits the more research you do or we do. There's the opportunity is there. We just got to. It's all about. The way I see it is, there's all these space companies out there, and businesses usually are very secretive because they're worried about trade secrets and stuff like that. So the Ocean Cam mission it's a mission for humanity. So because whoever accomplishes the mission first of taking video and photography of these moons and oceans off planet on these other moons here in the solar system, it benefits my mission, or the Ocean Cam mission, if someone accomplishes the goal first. So it's a win-win situation. I can't really lose if anyone wants to accomplish the goal first, because the goal is to take video and photography of all the oceans on all the moons in our solar system. There's 200 moons, and so there's a big field of data to be videoed and photographed. So if anyone wants to accomplish it first, that is a win for everybody, because the idea is that we haven't seen these images yet, and each image from each moon is going to be a new discovery. It's a new world, and it may inspire the trip for others to get into space and to do stuff in space off of Earth. Because when you can see something, that motivates people. There's a lot of data out there and other stuff, but if we can see it, that's a different story. So the goal has been to get that imagery, that photography from these other moons to inspire. So So that's not really something that I need to keep a trade secret. But to accomplish it, it's going to need for there to be a lot of collaboration. So, cool, Daniel. Yeah, meditation is good. Lucid dreaming is good. Hey, Patrick. There's something called binaural beats. B-I-N-A-U-R-A-L. Binaural. And one of the purposes of these things, if you listen to an alpha binaural beat or a theta, a deep sleep binaural beat, is it'll put you in a brainwave state that will mimic what you naturally experience when you go there when you're not listening to headphones with the binaural beats. So if you wear headphones and you're listening to this alpha or theta, or possibly delta, but theta or alpha brainwave binaural beats, and if you're able to rest, relax on your back, and not fall asleep, if you can get like a 45-minute track of audio of like theta binaural beats and listen to it, then you can learn to stay awake when your brain is in that brainwave state. So one of the keys is to play one of those binaural beats and try and stay awake, but get as relaxed as you can. Let your body relax. Maintain your focus on the music, right? And that while you're wearing headphones, because it'll isolate the sound to each ear. And then experience what happens while you're doing that. And that'll train you to maintain your awareness when you're in that specific brainwave state of the theta or the alpha, the deep sleep or the relaxation brainwave states. Yeah, calming, huh? Yeah. I did that for many years. And, yeah, so that will train you to, train you in that way. If that's what you want to do, Yeah. So there's the different brainwave states. Alpha is a relaxed. Beta is activity and movement and sports. Beta, or high beta, is in your body, moving around, exercising, is beta, the beta brainwave state. Alpha is a relaxed. Theta is dreaming or deep sleep. Theta or delta, I'm not sure. I don't remember at this time, but there is a theta, which is I'm not sure, but yeah, theta or delta is the type of stuff. Alpha too could be good. Yeah. So. I had a lot of success with that in the past. Yeah. Yeah, I can talk a lot about all that stuff, but I'm keeping it pretty focused on what we're doing here. Yeah, Patrick, what do you what state of meditation are you referring to? So for those of you who might be tuned in right now, it is nighttime here. See what time it is. It's 7:50 p.m. The road closure goes to midnight. I started streaming around 5:30 or so. I had to go to get an SD card from Walmart. I left my SD card at where I live, but so I went and bought another SD card for the camera here. That's what I left at home. And so I started streaming around 5:30-ish. It's 7:50 now. Have I been streaming that long? I don't know how long I've been streaming, but we are centered on the Starship 20. If there is a static fire, we do have it in the center of the screen here. So 7:50 here. In Australia, it's 8:50 in the morning. Good deal. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Daniel. So that makes sense. Feels about 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing good here because I have an umbrella. I'm seated in my beach chair, and I have the cameras level with everything because I did this last time and I was standing up the whole time. But this time I'm sitting down, but the Starship is centered here on the screen, and we're doing good. Located right now, we're looking at the SpaceX launch site in South Texas, and I'm located at the Isla Blanca Beach Park on South Padre Island, and we're looking across the ocean here, 5 mile distance, or 4.95 miles, I think, straight line to the launch site. We're looking south at the launch site. There's plenty of stars out tonight too, so I can see the stars up in the sky. I can see one of the planets here also. In addition to the moon, there are at least a couple planets visible right now. Yeah, one of the individuals that I learned from in the beginning for meditation was a guy named Robert Monroe, and he started a science-focused. He was a broadcaster on the East Coast of the United States, and he started a sleep research kind of lab. And eventually he turned it into something called the Monroe Institute. And I read his books In 1996, I learned about the Monroe Institute, and so I got a bunch of their audio binaural beats, and that's where part of my foundation for meditation began in 1996. So I did move closer to their location in Virginia, and I attended a bunch of their programs, but it was helpful in a lot of ways. Yeah. So we only have like a month and a half, and then the year's over, 2021. It's pretty amazing. This has been an exciting year for me. I don't know how it's been for you, but this year's gone by pretty quickly for me. It's been one of the most exciting years of my life, actually. Not the most exciting year of my life would have been like in, there have been several exciting years, but yeah. So. But anyway, this year has been very exciting as well. If there is a static fire and you miss it, I will put the link in the description here so that you can easily jump back and check it out. So that will happen. It's the 140,000 feet deep on Europa, huh? See, okay, Patrick, so there's different thicknesses of the ice on the different moons and planets. There is a Wikipedia article that talks about the thickness of the ice on the different moons and planets. And I can attempt to get to that article and look through it and check out the depth of the ice and the liquid on Europa. So I think I will do that, but first I will say that the depth of the liquid on Mars is about a mile deep. Is that's the thought. The depth of the liquid on Enceladus is less than 5 miles, because the moon Enceladus already emits vapor into the atmosphere around the moon. Through the South Pole, there's some large streaks, cracks in the South Pole of the ice on Enceladus, and that emits water vapor into the space around Saturn. So it creates, I think the E ring around Saturn is created by the liquid water vapor from Enceladus. So it is less than 5 miles thick on the South Pole on Enceladus, the moon around Saturn. So it might be a lot easier to go to Enceladus and just maneuver something down through the cracks into the ocean. So we may not necessarily have to melt anything. We may have a direct route into the liquid. But I'll go check that out right now. I'm pretty sure I can find that Wikipedia article. So I'm looking around here. Check it out. Check it out. I guess I'll just go to the YouTube channel for Ocean Cam and pick up that video where I have it attached in the description. Let me go to that. Let me see, videos. August 23rd is when I have the focus for the water in the solar system. So I'm going to the August 23rd with Dr. Caitlin, and I did attach those files in the description to that video. So I'm checking out the the wind is picked up too. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't attach that article to that. I do have it somewhere else, so let me okay. Let me just a minute. That was in one of the shorter clips. Okay. I'll keep looking for that video. I'll post it. I'll post the links here in the chat when I find it. So I just found that video. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Huh. All right, yeah, that article isn't in that video. Interesting. I will post it here anyway. I've got it somewhere else. I'm gonna go get it from somewhere else. When people send do donations, I have been sending a thank you for supporting and welcome to Ocean Cam kind of thing, and I haven't sent one of those in a while. But I do have that information right here. I found the thank you page here, and I found the Wikipedia article. So here we go.